What's up, y'all? I'm Angel and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with y'all how to do mini twist on your natural hair. The items you're going to need for this style are a comb, and you're going to want to use a couple of clips to help section your hair out the way, and you want to use a small brush. I decided to use these two edge control brushes to help brush my hair. And then you want to use a rat tail comb because this is really going to help you section your hair off and get a nice crisp part. And then also get a couple of rubber bands just to hold your hair up to as well. And for the moisturizer today, I'm using the Cantu Coconut Curling Cream, and this helps to just add moisture back into your hair because this protective style is going to be in for a while. So you want to make sure that your hair gets all the moisture that it needs. And then for the gel that I use is the Shine-In Gel. And this just helps me whenever I'm smoothing my hair out, especially during the parts. So I like to use this in particular. The edge control I'll be using is from Magic and it's called the Edge Effect. And then I'll be following up with the Wild Growth Hair Oil. Starting off, I like to take my rat tail comb and part it down the middle and try and get my part as straight as possible. So once I'm satisfied with the part that I have, I just go in with my comb and just make sure all the tangles are combed out of my hair. Now it's time to section off our hair. So what I like to do is I like to section my hair going behind my ear. That's how I measure it, and I feel like this helps give me a guide. So you're going to make two big sections right here, one on the right and one on the left, right behind your ear. Now you're going to twist your hair into a little bun, and then you're going to secure it with a rubber band. Once you're done securing the first two sections of your hair, you want to go back in with your comb and just comb through your hair to make sure it's free of the tangles. So now I'm starting to section off the back section of my hair, and first I like to use my ear as a guide, and that just helps me just to make sure that I have a straight line in the back. Moving on to the back portion of my head, I went ahead and secured the first section with a rubber band and decided to keep moving on up throughout my head. And what you're going to do is just keep repeating the process. Part your hair, secure it with a rubber band or some type of hair clip, and then you're just going to make sure that everything is part correctly. And in the back, in total, I had 4 sections, and in the front, I had 2 sections behind my ear. So in total, that came out to be 6. So now we're finally moving on to the twisting portion of this video. Yes, finally. So what you're going to do is take any moisturizer that you have, and what I like to do is I like to start off with a little bit, and if I feel as if my hair is still dry, I just go back in with that curling cream and just add a little bit more. Sometimes if I put too much, my curls will revert back, but it just depends on your preference of how much or how little you want to put into your hair. So starting off with a twist, I like to go ahead and section my hair into 3 sections as if I'm going to start a braid, and I just braid the front portion of my hair that is closest to the root. I like to braid down a couple of times, and then once I feel like I made it to a pretty good halfway mark, and then that's when I start the twisting process. So once you feel like you came to a good stopping point, you want to go ahead and start twisting your hair in the direction that you would like it to go. During some portions of this video, you will see me go and grab some more of that curling cream just to secure the ends, because sometimes there will be a little bit of split ends that will stick out. I really need to get a trim, but this is what I'm using so far to help seal in those split ends so they just won't be sticking out everywhere. And if you feel like there's some portions of your hair that are a little thick, you could just go back in with your rat tail comb and just comb your hair out to get it to a smooth point where you could go ahead and just reapply the products and just keep repeating the process during your twisting method. Starting the twist again, you're going to go ahead and section your hair off into 3 sections and just start a regular braid and braid it into a point that you're satisfied with. And once you're done at that point, you want to go ahead and start twisting. I noticed there are some methods that people are more comfortable with, which is either twisting from the root or either braiding your hair from the root just to secure it a little bit more. I feel like braiding my hair from the root really helps my hair and to help this style stay a little bit longer. So that's what I'm going to be doing throughout this twisting video. So whatever method works best for y'all, please follow that. But I'm just sharing with you what I use that helps me. Here are the first 2 twists. So now I'm going to go ahead and speed you guys through this process so you could just watch and see how it goes. And you're just going to continue to repeat this process all the way throughout your hair. Here's the first half of my hair done. I know it looks a little flat, but you just give it a couple of hours or a couple of days and it's gonna fluff back out and it's gonna be voluminous.
A few moments later.
We finally made it to the last section of my hair, y'all. We are so close to that finish line. So what you're going to do is continue this process throughout your hair again, but you want to go ahead and grab your comb and just detangle your hair all the way through. And what I like to do now is just go ahead and part my hair into smaller sections. And towards the front of my hair, I like to be more detailed with it because that's the main part everyone is going to see. What you're going to do next is just go in with your favorite gel that you have or edge control and just use a small brush and just go ahead and brush your roots to get a nice smooth surface, and go ahead and start your twisting process once again. So once you get closer to the perimeter of your head, you want to go ahead and use your strongest gel or edge control that you have that you know is going to help smooth your hair and hold it down. So what I'd like to do is just make sure I brush my baby hairs, and just to make sure they're smooth and not sticking out all over the place. So now we're moving on towards the front portion of my hair, where we have the middle part here. Was a little bit difficult for me because I was trying to get those parts as smooth as possible. So when you're doing this, just make sure you take your time and don't be too hard on yourself, because it can't get too perfect, but at least try and do the best you can. So now we're getting to a point to where we're almost done, and as you can see, I was tired here and I had to stretch out because this is an upper body workout. Did y'all peep the fly that was over here flying all up in the background? He has no business doing in here, but he decided to make an appearance. Y'all, we finally made it to the last piece of hair, so we're gonna finish this twist strong so we could be over and done with this.
One eternity later.
We are finally done with this mini twist tutorial, y'all. I hope this was very helpful to any of you out there, whether you want to start your twist off with a braid or with a regular 2-strand twist. I really like how it came out, and I noticed some of the sections in the back have already started to puff up a little bit, and that's fine because I feel like that's going to help add some volume and definition to my hair. I really enjoyed how the front portion of my hair came out. I did my best to part these as straight as I could, and I think they came out all right. As you can see, you could put these mini twists in a ponytail. You could put them in any sort of style that you want to because they're very versatile. And that's a good thing about having this as a protective style. So what I like to do next is go in with the Wild Growth hair oil and just put this on my scalp just to moisturize it just a little bit more. So here's the finished look of these mini twists. I really love how they came out. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's have a little chat down below in the comment section. And with that, I hope you all have an amazing, blessed day. Bye.